And then, of course, Elden Ring DLC that is not coming out this year. But the fact that it's a thing is amazing.
So this is going to be a video about one image that appears in one tweet that simply tells us that Elden Ring's DLC is coming. And I'm going to try and make this a good video because, yes, I am going to present some truly unhinged speculation about the contents of the DLC, but most importantly, this is actually the perfect excuse to discuss a few things that we haven't dived into yet on this channel. For example, we've yet to discuss Torrent, whose mysterious origins are clearly being teased here, and I also want to talk about the dark side of the Erdtree, which is absolutely a huge part of the lore already. So my goal in this video, even if my predictions are wrong, is to at least gear you up with some knowledge about the game's lore that you can take with you no matter where the DLC actually takes us. And my other goal with this video is to let you know that my art book is currently 10% off for a limited time.
Oh!
First and foremost, let's talk about who is riding Torrent in this image, because out of everything I talk about in this video, this is the thing that I'm most certain of. Now, at first, when I saw this, my mind went immediately to it being Queen Marika, because of that braided golden hair.
True.
They're also riding Torrent sitting in a side saddle manner, which was historically a way for a woman to sit on horseback with dignity while wearing a dress. The character is also wearing a similarly placed upper armband, so while it's definitely possible that this could be a young Marika, I still think that that's nowhere near as likely as the alternative I'm about to suggest, which is that this person is Miquella, who was one of Marika's many demigod children. So
most people thought it was Miquella,
and dialogue all refer to Miquella as a he. However, Miquella does have the feminine side to match the person riding Torrent in this image. Like literally, they have a feminine alter ego called Saint Trina. If any of this is news to you, then I recommend you go and watch my recent 47-minute long lore video on Miquella that explains so much about their character. But in that video, I talked about all the known statues of Miquella, which feature them in a long garb that actually cuts off at the elbow, and looking back, this is the exact same garb that this character is wearing. What's more, the hair here, while it is braided like Marika's, it's also long and flowing, and just the style is identical to Miquella's, as you can clearly see in the opening cinematic. Marika's hair, by contrast, is always symbolically depicted as two standalone braids. And not to mention, depictions of Marika are always of her in full womanhood, but this figure is meek and they're childlike by comparison. So, in my eyes, this is definitely Miquella, who was cursed to eternal childhood. Also, in regards to the tweet, it does say, "Rise tarnished and let us walk a new path together," which kind of reminds me of what I said in the recent Miquella video, where I speculated a lot about how Miquella's intent might be to plant a new world order, and perhaps to walk a new path. So, if we are correctly assuming that this is Miquella, then we can also finally start to unravel the mystery surrounding Torrent, your spectral steed. And that's important, because Torrent is not just some random mount. He's a full-on character. And for whatever reason, he chose you as his tarnished, down to the very moment where he sniffs you out in the stranded graveyard. Melina is actually an unwitting part of this plan to find and guide you. She has no real memory or knowledge of whatever plot that she's a part of, beyond following Torrent's own guidance, which she then passes on to you by giving you a golden ring, which doubles as a whistle. Someone who does seem to know a bit more about Torrent is Ranni, who, you might remember, at the very start of the game, entrusts you with 3 lone wolf spirits, and they give you a spirit calling bell as well, and Ranni says that these are from Torrent's former master.
I'd heard tell of a tarnished hurtling about atop a spectral steed. I was entrusted this for thee, by Torrent's former master.
Oh shit.
Now, you could argue that she's referring to Melina as Torrent's former master here, but then that doesn't really make sense, because why would Ranni bother to hide Melina's identity as Torrent's former master if we've met Melina already? So I think that Torrent's former master is surely some other third party, Someone who is clearly very in tune with spirits, considering Torrent is himself a spirit, and considering the spirit calling bell and the 3 lone wolves are all from the same person. Speaking of the 3 wolf spirits, there's actually a relief in Farum Azula that depicts 3 wolves crowded around a small, slight figure.
Oh,
Whoever
shit.
owned Torrent would have also owned the 3 wolf spirits, so I've always wondered if this image was depicting Torrent's former master. And whoever Torrent's former master was...
It's crazy how, like, Elden Ring, I think that's, like, the cool thing about these games. Like, sometimes you just fucking walk by this shit, but then when you, like, actually look around, the meaning... It's not like some guy that just like takes a random statue and just like puts it there. You know, there's like, you see the details. It's not just like a random design. So it's kind of sick.
They were someone that was able to compel both Melina and Rani to seek you out on their behalf. My best guess until now was that it was Marika doing this, as we know she goes to great lengths to help the Tarnished. Even Hugh forges weapons for you on Marika's behalf, and he even speaks of a spirit caller that he once knew. So, yeah, I always thought the spirit caller might have been Marika, until now, because considering this image, I think we really have to entertain the possibility that Torrent's former master could have been Miquella. As you may know, Miquella had a famous ability to compel the affection and loyalty of others, so it's also very easy to think then that Rani, Melina, Torrent, and even Hugh might have intervened to assist you on Miquella's behalf. Miquella was also a talented craftsman who might have crafted the golden spectral steed Whistlewind.
Oh, shit.
Anyway, for now this is just all speculation, but at the very least, I think we are getting closer to learning about Torrent's former master here, for sure. And finally, what's with the dark Erdtree in the distance?
Yes.
This is the last thing I want to discuss because this is the thing I think you can be the least sure of, and I'm kind of just going to throw a lot of theories at the wall and see if anything sticks. But it's a really fascinating concept, so whatever this tree is, whatever's happened to this Erdtree, it's weeping gold, and it does still seem to be a source of light, just like the Erdtree is in-game, except now it has a weak golden light that filters from behind its branches. At first, I thought it might be Miquella's Halig tree, which does seem to curve in a similar manner, and as we discussed in this video, Miquella's Halig tree is a sort of Erdtree, although it is an Erdtree that has already split and withered, so I'm not that drawn to this theory. And actually, if you look closely, it's almost as if there's 2 trees here. One that is straighter, like the Erdtree, that has a streak of gold within it, and a light filtering behind its branches. And then there's another tree that is almost twisting around it, almost as if it's strangling the Erdtree, and
a nice outline.
Literally could be sapping the vitality from it. The only entity that I'd think would be capable of this, in the current game at least, would be Godwyn's Black Deathroot. This would certainly explain the color of the trees, the strangling behavior, and the sort of black falling decay that they have. And if Miquella is part of this DLC, then you'd think that Godwyn would be a part of things as well, considering how entwined their histories are. But of course, this is all just
oh shit, this room, wasn't that crazy fucking dragon in this room? I remember this fight. Wait, that's Godwyn? The fuck? Why does he look like a weird ass fish? Yeah, I remember this. Yeah, I forgot who Godwyn's not the dragon though, right? He's a decaying corpse. It was the first time he got to die. It was in the game's intro.
You can go down so many. You can also try to think about when this event might occur, and I feel like you can make valid arguments for and against it being in almost every time period. If it's in the past, that explains Miquella's healthy state and Torrent being unsaddled by you, but then it doesn't explain the state of the Erdtree. And if it's in the future, then it might suggest that this takes place after you become Elden Lord. But then, what if I chose the Frenzy ending? How does Miquella just take Torrent from you? Shouldn't Miquella's future be with Mohg? And then there's the theory that this could be some sort of alternate reality altogether, whether that's in the past, present, or future. And I quite like this idea, considering Miquella has a whole storyline where they also exist within some sort of dreamscape, as their alias, which is St. Trina. And also, the landscape here doesn't really look like the lands between that we know. The mountains seem too low, the wheat field seems too vast, so what if this is some sort of spirit realm? And speaking of spirit realms, the Erdtree being black, and the spirit graves, and Torrent, who is also a spirit, these things make me want to talk about the black lampwood of the Helfen. To a lot of you, those random words I just said probably made no sense. They're actually words that only really show up in one item description. But if you weren't aware, the Helfen is described as being a sort of dark counterpart to the Erdtree in the sense that it also offers a type of guidance, except its guidance is offered to the heroic dead of the spirit world. We talk more about the Helfen and the Lampwood and this guidance in this video on death. So if you're interested in speculating down that particular rabbit hole, I'd recommend that video. To be honest though, Shadow of the Erdtree is such an extremely evocative title that there really are so many things that I think it could be referring to. For example, a big part of me wonders if we're supposed to reject the first impression that this image gives us. Remember when Elden Ring's first cinematic trailer dropped and everyone thought that Radagon was shattering the Elden Ring? That's clearly what the trailer wanted you to think, considering the narration. But really, Radagon was actually repairing the Elden Ring.
That was such a sick
trailer.
trailer.
Was way more complex. So I feel like we shouldn't rule out the possibility that this image might not depict the Erdtree dying. What if this image is instead depicting a scene from long ago, back when the Erdtree was first coming into existence? This is an idea I put forward in my earliest lore video for Elden Ring. And in that video, I stated that an existing great tree might have been taken over by the parasitic golden Erdtree. And I admit, I was way too sure of myself when I presented that theory. I basically presented it as fact, which was wrong. However, I still think that that theory has some validity, because we do know that a crucible of chaotic life existed within the primordial Erdtree, and we know that the crucible was related to great tree ornamentation, as shown by the Crucible Knights, and there are suggestions that the great tree roots are a distinct thing from Erdtree roots, so I do think that it's worth considering that a great tree existed before the Erdtree, and that the Erdtree might have taken it over in a sense. So I do want to cautiously put forward that theory again for consideration. However, moving on, last theory on the Erdtree, I do want to mention that shadow and darkness are kind of already related to the Erdtree via the two fingers. Despite how ironic that might sound, right? You wouldn't think that darkness and shadow are related to this tree that is all about warmth,
the fucking
and light
two
and
fingers.
abundance, but darkness does play a part. Servants of the Two Fingers were known to cast spells such as Darkness and Assassin's Approach, which helped them in assassinating the Tarnished that had strayed from the guidance of grace. Not to mention the Two Fingers, being these envoys of the Greater Will, were capable of bestowing beastly, living shadows to prominent characters, most notably Rani, who was given Blithe, and Marika, who was given Malekith. So the title could be referring to these shadows, but again, I really am throwing all kinds of ideas out now, so they really could be doing anything when it comes to the setting and the time period of it all. So what do you think? But moving on from the Erdtree and Torrent and their rider, what else do we see in this image?
I hope it's not alternate reality.
There are these ghostly graves with holes in their center. And funnily enough, in a recent Secrets video, we talked about how From Software loves reusing these cut God's Grave assets from Dark Souls 3.
Oh yeah, dude.
The asset actually has reappeared in Elden Ring already. There's one grave just like these at Morn Castle, where you fight the Leonine Misbegotten. It's also not the first instance of physical objects having a ghostly presence in the world. You can also see this in Leyndell with the ghostly flagpoles. And I'll be honest, I don't really know what this means beyond it being a sort of spiritual overlap of worlds, perhaps? Or maybe these are time periods that persist spiritually somehow? I don't know. And then
That's
you can
gotta
also
mean
see
something
a couple
big.
of stone coffins in the image as well. These stone coffins appear all over the Lands Between, and it's here that you might have picked up a ton of runes if you could have defeated the wolves that often guard these sort of cemeteries.
Did they ever say who was in those coffins?
I'm getting the vibe that there's going to be quite a long wait until Elden Ring's DLC is ready. I'm kind of expecting the worst, but hoping for the best. But I don't really expect a trailer anytime soon. I think the next most likely time would be around Summer Games Fest in early June.
Oof.
But then they did drop this random announcement on a random Tuesday, so
yeah,
who knows
2024.
what From Software is thinking, honestly. Anyway, before I fall asleep, I want to quickly talk to you guys about version 2 of my art book, which is Soul Art.
That was a good video. I mean, there's so much speculation, right? Nobody really knows, but it's kind of nice just when you kind of get the breakdown. Every time I like watch an Elden Ring breakdown or like Dark Souls breakdown, you just start to realize like, I don't know. These are the type of games where like the lore is actually interesting and like actually pretty in depth. And I swear to God, whoever fucking like comes up with a lot of the terminology in Souls games on like what they define or like name things or like name groups of things. I don't know who comes up with that shit, but like the vocab they use and the actual fucking naming of shit is so good. You don't get that in other games. That's why like there's a massive following of like From Software games, because like there's no other fucking game that does that. I can't think of any other fucking game. The Loathsome Dung Eater. That makes me want to watch the Elden Ring opening cinematic just because it was so good. This fucking guy.
The fallen leaves tell a story. The great Elden Ring was shattered.
The story trailer is really good. Did we must have watched it.
In our home, across the fog, the lands between.
Nope, I'm waiting for DLC to go back.
Now, Queen Marika the Eternal is nowhere to be found. And in the night of the Black Knives, Godwyn the Golden was first to perish.
Yep.
Soon, Marika's offspring, demigods all, claimed the shards of the Elden Ring.
Morg.
The mad taint of their newfound strength triggered the shattering. A war from which no lord arose.
God damn, bro.
A war leading to abandonment by the greater will. Oh, rise now, ye tarnished, ye dead who yet live. The call of long-lost grace speaks to us all. Horalu, chieftain of the Badlands.
Horalu!
The ever-brilliant Gold Mask. Fear, the deathbed companion. The loathsome Dung Eater.
This fucking dude.
And Sir Gideon Othmere. The all-knowing.
Fucking Gideon.
and one other, whom grace would again bless.
Oh my god.
A tarnished of no renown.
Oh shit.
Across the fog to the lands between. To stand before the Elden Ring. And become the Elden Lord.
I remember when Elden Ring was announced, thinking it was actually a physical ring. But it's like, oh my god, Jesus. I thought, right? No, it's not. It's not an actual ring. No, because the Elden Ring is... Oh, Elden Ring story trailer? Elden Ring story trailer. It's wicked good.
Peggy 16.
We must have watched this. Isn't it more like a rune? It's more of a, like a huge rune.
It happened an age ago. But when I recall, I see it true. On a night of wintry fog.
Oh wait, yeah, I remember watching this.
The rune of death was stolen.
Oh yeah, still sick.
And the demigods began to fall.
Godwin.
Starting with Godwin the Golden. Queen Marika was driven to the brink.
I wonder why that happened. What was that supposed to represent? Like the poison?
The shattering ensued, a war that wrought only darkness.
The rune of death? Oh.
The Elden Ring was broken. But by whom? And why?
Yeah, this is so sick.
What could the demigods ever hope to win by warring? The conqueror of the stars, General Radar.
Damn.
And the blade of Mikola, Melania the Seventh. These two were the mightiest to remain, and locked horns in combat.
Shit.
But there would be no victor.
Yeah, this is so awesome.
We inhabit a fractured world, awaiting the arrival of the Elden Lord. Unless, of course, thou shouldst take the crown.
Shit. God damn. Yeah, that is just too fucking good. That is too damn... Honestly, like, as much as the intro to the game was good, this would have been a solid intro to start the game as well. It's so fucking good, man. like this is just like a great start. God damn. Ah! I wonder who made this cinematic. Was this Blur Studios or some shit? Nah, this must have been a fun-ass one to work on, to be honest. This must have been a fun-ass one. When you see this slide across, it ain't like, hey, we're gonna do another Assassin's Creed cinematic. Alright, I don't know who made this, so I do not know. I thought Diablo 4. I actually wanted to watch the Diablo 4 cinematic one more time. Where was it? Not the Lilith one, the one where you see fucking Inarius land. This trailer is a little weird. Like, it was sick, but this trailer seemed like it, did it have like an 8K? It looked like they only gave, like, it cuts out or something. It kind of looks like they like, yeah, near the end? I don't know. This is a sick cinematic too, man. Yeah, like, this is just fucking cool. God damn. You really get the heaven and hell vibe.
True in his holy name. Blessed be the light.
The way Inarius lands, whoever made that sound knew what the fuck they were doing. Shoot. Fuck, man. That's crazy, dude. That's fucking awesome. Lilith looks like she looks like a little. She doesn't look as intimidating as in the first cinematic. But yeah, I want to see more cinematics like this too. I'm still a little skeptical about the game. Where are they really gonna do it? I don't know why they wouldn't though. It doesn't make sense. Maybe like, you know, obviously spoilers and shit. I really hope they have this level of cutscenes in your first playthrough, you know, that you can watch. Like, they literally remastered the living shit out of the Diablo 2 ones, you know? Diablo 3 has them. I get the fact that it's all in-game, you see your character more in the in-engine cutscenes, but I hope they didn't just do in-engine. That would be so fucking stupid. I hope not. It seems like, I don't know. Like, Diablo 3 cinematics are so good. Diablo 2 cinematics are so good. New beta trailer that just came out shows in-game Lilith. Oh, really? Oh, this just dropped 22 minutes ago. Yeah, like, why wouldn't they? StarCraft 2's cinematics in-game during the cutscene are so good. Like, if they don't do that, that is a head-scratcher. Diablo's not about the cinematics. Bro, that's not the point. They just haven't said anything.
You, the hero you were.
Oh. I mean, like...
Break the chains. And be beautiful in sin.
Yeah. I'm down, bro. I'm down. Chat, you're not getting me off the copium, alright? Half you guys have fucking brain dead takes. Alright, let's be real here. Let's be real. Okay? It's gonna be good, alright? It's gonna be great. Okay, it's gonna be a great fucking game. I think. Okay, I think. It's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be great. You know what? You guys can say Diablo Immortal, okay? But you know what? Why the fuck would they not make a mobile game like Diablo? Why would they not do that? That is easy fucking money. You already got the fucking camera angle. The formula works on the fucking phone. The gist of the game works on the fucking phone. Like, obviously they're gonna fucking do it. Reputation? Dude, no shit, but not really. They're not gonna be like From Software that only makes like PC console games. You know? Like, there's a reason why these big-ass companies make mobile games. And like, Diablo, if you look at every game from the Blizzard library, Diablo literally is the most obvious game to make a mobile game about. And then, well, if you're a dumbass and you get pulled into the fucking mobile bullshit of just like spamming the shit out of your Apple Pay, that's your fucking fault. But you know what? Why wouldn't you when there's a huge market there? Why the fuck would you not? It literally makes no sense. It's a different type of gamer that you guys can't relate to. And they're not trying to sell it to you. They're selling it to the mobile gamers who already are used to that type of shit. They're not going to post on fucking forums about it. They don't give a shit. That's just normal for them. And they swipe their card. They don't fucking care. They're on the toilet fucking just buying gems. They are selling to addicts. Buddy. You guys ain't the fucking type. Not entirely. You guys are making it sound like they're the first ones to monetize the mobile gamer. I don't know. It might end up sucking, but I don't know. Everything they've shown, it's going to be fun. Even just like playing. I don't know how everything's going to work out, but I know just like the gist of the game will be fun. I'm down. I'm going to play it. I don't really give a fuck what you guys do. I just think Diablo Immortal is just like a dumb comparison. Battle Pass, baby. Bro, Battle Pass is the norm. Every single multiplayer motherfucking game that launches from one of your favorite devs is gonna have a fucking Battle Pass. Like, that's literally the norm of gaming now. Literally the fucking norm. And they might end up somehow starting to include it in single player games. Your biggest fucking favorite devs will have it, you know? Yeah, I read a little interview where Miyazaki is actually a fan of like fucking Escape from Tarkov, looter shooter type games. And they're kind of exploring multiplayer. Imagine, I don't know how exactly that would work. I can't imagine From Software making a multiplayer game because honestly, their netcode sucks balls. Like, it's kind of weird because it's like they literally don't give a shit about their netcode for their games. They've just like abandoned it. They just have it come out and then it's just like not anywhere it's like Nintendo level of shit. Online. Elden Ring creator Hidetaka Miyazaki sat down for a chat with IGN recently in the build-up to today's much-anticipated announcement of an expansion to our 2022 Game of the Year. In the short conversation, Miyazaki spoke about working on Elden Ring, whether the game's success would influence FromSoft's future projects, and the kind of games he looks for inspiration. And guess what? Turns out Miyazaki's been paying special attention to Escape from Tarkov recently. When he was asked what trends, ideas, or tech he finds inspiring, Miyazaki said that he's been keeping an eye on how other developers have been updating multiplayer network functionality in the game design in ways that change how the player are involved in that gameplay and even how players are used as one of the resources for the gameplay. In particular, he's been watching Tarkov, where he's been observing changes as both a creator and fan of the game. I'm not surprised. In the multiplayer space, fucking Escape from Tarkov is the most hardcore multiplayer game. That's why people are so fucking pissed, and why their subreddit is always fucking popping off, because people are so invested in the game and they like it. They know it's good. Why do you think motherfuckers always complain about Tarkov? Because they hate the game but love playing the game. Even through the fucking 60% cheaters, there's no other game that makes you feel like Tarkov. Literally no fucking other game. That's the thing. Even if it's caring, even if it's negative or positive, it's still caring. That's why. Even if people are like, fuck this, I'm quitting, they're still active in the EFT shit. It makes sense that Miyazaki would be paying keen attention to how other games are implementing multiplayer features. The Soul series multiplayer has been a linchpin of its experience ever since Demon's Soul on the PS3. I'm curious as to what it is about Tarkov in particular that's caught the creator's eye, though. Is he tempted by the notion of an area that you could only feasibly get through in a whole squad of players? Or perhaps he fancies making the penalties for dying to an enemy invader. Yeah, the only other hardcore multiplayer game would be like EVE Online. EVE Online is just fucking ridiculous, but Escape from Tarkov is up there. The quote about using players as a resource for the game, apart from sounding a bit dystopian, makes me think of games like EVE Online. Blah, 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 blah. All right, well, it's pretty interesting. I can't imagine FromSoft making a multiplayer game right now. I don't trust their multiplayer. I don't. I only trust their single player experiences. But if they go all in and like actually make a multiplayer game, I mean, then they'll throw more resources to a proper infrastructure, right? Final Fantasy XVI looks so fucking good. Yeah, we watched a little of this video, right? Honestly, all these videos just made me way more hyped for this. It's gonna be a fun playthrough. I feel like this game is so massive, they probably don't give a shit about showing all this footage right now, because this is all early game. I saw one of the criticisms being that the game is a little too easy, so hopefully they tweak it. Hey, yo, Place dropping the 20, yo. Thank you, dude. Thank you, man. No, I'm playing this on PS5. I think this is the next PS5 game. This might be the next time to actually load up the PS5. No, my monitor's good now. It's optimized. HDR was fucking it up. I like the damage numbers. I kind of like how they do it. Gotta get that in the red. Oh yeah, this is like kind of as far as we got. hell is he dodging this? Just don't touch that shit on the ground? Oh shit. The hell is that? I kinda like the fact that your party members are AI and you just focus on your main character. I kinda like that. I know a lot of Final Fantasy players like controlling their party, but I'm down. I'm down with that change. This must be phase 1, yo. Garuda just like was flapping her wings at him. It's gotta be phase 1. Cinematic strike. Oh shit. This guy's fucking strong. Just stopping that. Jesus. Oh my god. Oh, it just ends with the fucking eye stab? Oh, she regened, lol.
You're nothing. A monster. And I will not let you stand in my way!
Uh-oh. Oh, this is like some Kyuubi shit. QB. Ifrit. Diablo. Live. Oh shit. Fuck, man. God damn it, I wish this came out on PC day one. Come on, man. Gotta watch this fuck downscaled. I ain't waiting 6 months. 2 years? I'm playing this shit on launch. Oh shit. Do it! Ah! I wonder if you kill Garuda, she's like your summon after. Resident Evil 4 Remake on PC, of course. But that's out day one. fall. Oh shit. Damn. I wonder, you know, this is one of those games, like, true, I see the difficulty aspect. I wonder if, like, it's hard to fail the cinematics and encounters for the sake of a cinematic flow. Jeez, damn, that did a shit ton of damage. They didn't hold back on the OST. God damn. Final Fantasy 15 had a lot of cutscenes, right? They didn't have interactive cutscenes, if I recall. I mean, all Final Fantasies have a lot of cinematics, right? This incorporates it more into the gameplay. Hey, I liked FF15, whatever. I enjoyed it. I really get Naruto Ultimate Ninja vibes, though, from a lot of the gameplay. Oh my god! Oh, she's winning now. Oh, that was actually kind of sick. Fucking god, her leg fell off. Uh-oh. Okay. Now you gotta rip the leg off and then fucking stick your arm in the hole before it regens. Come on, Ifrit. Did they say who the final villain of FF16 is? Hellfire? Oh my god. Jesus. Holy shit. I mean, yeah, I'm down, bro. I'm very much looking forward to this game. It's nice that it's coming out this year as well. They commented on PC release date. I just don't want to wait to play this on PC. I want to play it right when it comes out. I've caused a bit of a stir with my remarks the other day, but I'd like to touch on the PC version. First of all, it is true that Final Fantasy XVI is a 6-month limited time exclusive on the PS5 platform. However, it is a completely different story that the PC version will be released in half a year. I'll make it clear, but the PC version will not come out in half a year. This is because we spent a lot of time and money optimizing the PS5 platform to deliver the best gaming experience. Of course, I would like to release the PC version at some point so that everyone can play as many games as possible. However, even if we start optimizing the PC version after the PS5 version comes out, we won't be able to optimize it in half a year, so it won't come out in a short span of half a year. I would like to release it eventually, and I think I will, but I am not at the stage where I can say when. Yeah, you gotta play this shit on, gotta play it on PlayStation 5. Yeah. This, SF6, and Diablo 4 all in June. I know, man. June is fucking crazy. I was looking. Video game releases 2023. I think the good thing is, I think Diablo 4 is coming out around a time where there's like literally, yeah, like there's a huge gap. Street Fighter 6 probably fuck around in this for like 4 days, realize I suck balls, but it was fun playing it. And then Diablo 4, June 6th. And then there's like there's like 2 weeks. There's like more than 2 weeks between Diablo 4 and Final Fantasy 16. And then Final Fantasy 16, literally there's nothing else. This is probably, I don't know how long it took me to beat Final Fantasy 15, maybe like a week. So like, there's nothing. As long as there isn't some dumb shit where like other big games start popping in June, I'm pretty sure it's all good. It's not that bad. If it was like Diablo 4 June 6th and then Final Fantasy 16 June 8th, it would be the stupidest shit. Yeah, watch like Starfield be like, later, today our release date is June 5th. Oh my, if Starfield has a June release date, get the fuck out of here. Come on, man. Come on, man. I don't think so, though. I don't think so. I don't think it'll be a problem. I do not. Take on heroic journey in a breathtaking world covered by sand, explore ancient ruins, and unearth the mysteries of the land of Atlas. Atlas Fallen's May. Oh, is this the... Oh, shit. These are in-game shots? This is supposed to be like a Monster Hunter style, right? Oh, shit. Didn't we see the cinematic for this game? Yeah, Focus Home Entertainment has a shit ton of... This publisher goes ham, but I feel like a lot of Focus Home Entertainment games, I feel like, are like AA okay games. They're never... It's rare that they like have an insane game that comes out. Focus Home, like Plague Tale was Focus Home. Hexworks is a new studio from CI Games.
The sand has memories. Memories of our past, when gods walked this world.
Atomic Heart is published by Focus.
And our heroes stood amongst them. But the gods' vanity grew, and in their struggle, we were cast away. Only remnants of these stories remain. In the sand. In the ruins of this shattered, broken world.
I'm pretty sure this is supposed to be like a Monster Hunter style game. I don't know if they have genre defined it though. Yo, I knew that spell in Harry Potter. Reparo, yeah. Oh, they're friendly. Cinematic, no gameplay. True. I mean, new IP announcement. You know what? If it's a new IP announcement and they throw a well-made cinematic on it, I feel like that means they're putting in a lot of work into it. Right?
Even in ruins, we endure.
There is
We won't
gameplay?
let go. For now, we can stand for ourselves.
They're not gonna throw like a shit ton of money into a cinematic
Gods.
for a random ass game. Oh yeah, there is a little gameplay that they show. Yeah, I mean, it's just, it kind of looks Monster Hunty. Like, they show a lot of big-ass fucking mobs you fight, but I guess that doesn't really mean much. I mean, I don't know. This game totally looks like it has potential, but, like, it's hard to tell. I guess they confirm a gameplay reveal trailer will be coming soon. Oh, shit. Nice. May 16th. That's actually pretty fucking soon as well. Cinematic trailer not long ago, and they already have a release date, 2 months. Is this on Steam? Atlas Fallen? I think I already have it wishlisted. Yeah, they already updated their Steam page too with the screenshots. Single player online co-op. Action adventure, action RPG, action adventure. Glide the sands of a timeless land filled with ancient dangers, mysteries, and fragments of the past. Hunt legendary monsters using powerful shape-shifting weapons and devastating sand-powered abilities and spectacular super-powered combat. Target and gather the essence of your energy to shape your own custom playstyle, forging a new era of humanity. Hunt legendary creatures alone or with a friend in heroic superpowered combat. Unleash your power to create deadly shape-shifting weapons. Master the sands to explore. Rise of the Ultimate Champion. I think it is kind of Monster Hunter-y. That the big gist, or one of the biggest bullet point of gameplay is, hey, fight big fucking monsters. I still don't mind. You know, people are very critical about Wild Hearts, but, you know, those are the, you know, I don't know. I think Wild Hearts is like, the shallow take is, oh, look, this is just like Monster Hunter. Why not just play Monster Hunter? Granted, you could argue, you know, sure, the game didn't graphically look that great. Mixed reviews. Yes, the optimization did suck ass. Koei Tecmo's kind of weird. Koei Tecmo has like the weirdest fucking graphic style, and like, I don't know what the hell that shit. I don't know. Koei Tecmo is weird. The gameplay is fun though. Like, the bow was fucking fun shit. I welcome more people trying to take Monster Hunter and having their own spin on it.